for the hard copy, get a soft copy. It all works the same way, right? Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. So Senior Godfred, please to you. When I apply for the program, the 3+2 junior program, is it always that I would get the scholarship?
Interesting question. So, no, unfortunately, no.
Oh,
They are going to pick some of you guys, people that best fit or that qualifies for the scholarship. Not everyone. Yes, that's the answer.
oh, okay, okay. We are too fortunate to have some the three of us. Some of us are scholarship holders, others are not scholarship holders. So we would share our experiences with how we are faring through. So just in case you don't get the scholarship, I'm not saying you wouldn't get to, but we all know the circumstances. Not everyone will get the scholarship. But if you don't get the scholarship, what are some of the things that you need to do, and how the system is going to favor you if you don't get scholarship, and how the system will favor you if you get scholarship? Yeah. So Daniel, thank you very much once again. You've been a really blessing to us this evening. Yes. Please, did you get a scholarship or you didn't get a scholarship?
Me, I didn't get the scholarship.
Hey, so that means you are paying school fees of 9,500 euros.
Oh, there. I'm not paying school fees of 9,500 euros. The thing is, whether you are on scholarship or not, as for the school fees, you're not going to pay. It's
Okay.
yeah, the scholarship covers your living expenses, like a stipend, what you use to buy food and all those things. Yeah, that's what a scholarship covers. So if you don't get a scholarship, it means you'd have to provide for yourself.
Okay. Sir Godfred, please can you add some few things to it for us? Elaborate on it for us.
Okay, so for the fees, right?
Yeah.
I don't know about the fees.
Yes, please. If I
Okay,
get a
so
scholarship, yeah,
if you get a scholarship, and if you don't,
get the
unfortunately, if you
scholarship.
don't get the scholarship, the first year you're not going to pay any fees. So it's assumed that you are in KNUST, and but even the KNUST pay, sorry, the KNUST fees, you're not going to pay for that one. So it's free for the first year. You understand? But for the second year, you are going to pay whether you're on scholarship or you're not on scholarship. So that's the little clarification.
Oh, okay. So if I'm on scholarship or not, the 9,500 euros for the school fees there for the first year, I'm not going to pay. But for second year, either ways, you pay.
Yes. So
Okay.
the first year is free for both, whether on scholarship or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is great. That is great. Um, please, Senior Godfred, first, those in second years eligible to apply, third years eligible to apply. Which category of students are eligible to apply for this particular program?
Hmm. Okay, so I think those going to third year
Okay.
and also those in final year. Your final year you can apply, but you're not going to you're not going to qualify for a scholarship. I think you're going to do everything on yourself, but by
Okay.
yourself. So anyone can apply. Yeah.
Okay. So that means if I'm in second year, if no, if I'm in going to third, if I'm in third year right now, that is second year going to third year.
Yeah,
This
yeah, you
academic
qualify.
season, I can apply. And if I
Yeah.
get whilst I'm in third year, I wouldn't pay the school fees for first year, like for the first masters. But if I'm in fourth year and I apply, I would pay the school fees either ways.
Interesting.
Mm.
I've not asked about the being in 40 and coming. I've not asked about. I don't know much about that. If you are going to pay or not, but definitely
Okay.
you are going to pay. I think so.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Okay. That is, I remember I what 10 million be that baby. With me the ATM school fees na my baby my masters on.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Please, the rich kids, please, if you are in fourth year and you want to apply, you can still give it a try. But when you get it, that means you'd be there is a higher possibility of you paying the school fees first year and second year yourself. And that means you are coming to do your masters. You are not coming in the name of KNUST, because by the time you'll be here, you would have completed KNUST and you wouldn't be having any relation with KNUST again, except that you completed KNUST. But as well as you're in third year and you apply and you get, it will be an exchange program. So that means you'll be doing your fourth year in France. So the school has some connections. Yeah. So basically that's right. Please, you can keep your questions in the chat box or comment section, and when there is the opportunity, we'll just go through it. Hey, say Daniel. Say Daniel, I'm kind when you're right. So, say Daniel, you've made it through the application. You said Campus France helped you with the process. Probably they aided you get your visa and all that. What was the process that you went through? A little bit detailed into getting the visa. Was it strenuous? Did you have a series of interviews and all that? Like, yeah, thank you.
All right. So with the visa, you just need the documents. So if you are not a scholarship student, you would have to have a, a blocked account which has some amount of money inside. We'll probably get into that later. Then you need your birth certificate, your transcript, your passport, and all these things. It's not a tedious thing. You just go to the office, the visa office in Accra. You submit your your forms, your what do you call it, your documents and all that. They'll ask you a few questions. It's not really anything giddy giddy bia. Then that is all. But after that, it's possible that you might not get the visa. Yes, that's also another problem. Usually, if you don't get the visa, it means then your documents are not up to date. So that is the little I can say.
So that is when you're on scholarship and the when you're on scholarship, do you need to provide a blocked account?
No, no. When you're on scholarship, they'll give you a scholarship letter. Yes,
Okay.
so you use that one to do most of the application and all that. So you wouldn't have to have you wouldn't need a blocked account or anything to have to prove your funds or anything like that. So if you're on scholarship, then you're okay.
If I'm not on scholarship, what's the minimum amount I should have in the blocked account for me to get the visa?
So with our own, they gave us a document, and the documents contained the amount of money that roughly people spend a month here. So it was around 600 to 700 euros a month. So the least amount is 615, if I remember. So you'd have to have 615 times 12. That is 1 year. That is in euros. And then you convert it to either you convert it to Ghana cedis or you keep it in euros and then you block the account. So if you have if you don't get the scholarship, you have to have 615 times 12 euros, either in Ghana cedis or in a euro account, and it has to be blocked because you use that blocked account to apply for the visa.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for the insights. Thank you very much. Um, Semiriku, Godfred, please. I believe you got the scholarship. So, in all circumstances, if I get a scholarship, does it mean that automatically I'm getting the visa at all costs?
Definitely. Your
Okay.
chances of getting is high.
Right.
It's very high. But unless maybe your family which is in contact with you, maybe.
Unless your family which are in contact with you. Hey, Asimo. Um, Sir Kelvin, please, you were talking a lot about blocked accounts, blocked accounts, blocked accounts. Please, what is blocked accounts?
So blocked account is an account that you create with any bank, right?
Okay.
The account should contain the minimum amount of money that you need to apply for the visa, whether it is in Ghana cedis or it is in euros. And that money should be blocked, which means that you wouldn't be able to access that money unless you get to France. So whilst you're in Ghana, you can't have access to the money. But when you come here, you can contact the bank and then they'll be able to unblock it for you so that you can use it for your day-to-day activities. Because if you come here without money and not on scholarship, get it. So they need you to have proof of funds. That's what the blocked account is.
Okay. So the blocked accounts is proof of funds that you can actually sustain yourself whilst you're in France without becoming a burden to their country.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. So okay, so Daniel, you recently just went. Yeah. how are you coping out? How are you coping with the examination? Because if I start preparing right now, I think I would have to be doing up and downs. My especially for those who don't have passports. Me, I didn't have passports. Me, I didn't have hopes that I'll be traveling, so I didn't have a passport. So maybe someone don't have a passport right now. So the person has to be going through the stress of getting passports, application and all that, going to Accra, VS and all that. How did you cope with it with the examination and all that? Was it stressful?
Yes, it was because the same as you, I also didn't have a passport. So Charlie, I had to be going up and down, I had to be leaving school and all that. What helped me is that if you know somebody, if you have connections, the passport to come early so that you can apply early and then you get your visa early. Because if the passport
Mhm.
delays, most things will delay and then your arrival might delay. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
but
Yes.
with the school thing, I think you just need to when you leave to wherever you are going to, maybe if you don't have a passport and you're leaving school, just make sure that you keep track of the things that they are learning and all that. I mean, Takashi, sir, you pass the exam and then you'll be able to come. So
Mhm. I'm like this semester I didn't learn much, but I didn't get any C. So maybe yeah,
it
actually
was
yes. In the comment section, yeah, 615. Please, it's not cities. It's not 6.5 Ghana cities. Please, it's in euros. 615 euros. If you multiply what if you do the calculation, I think if the current rate is around 14 or 15 cities. So that's like 615 times 14 or 15 times 12. That is the amount that you need in your blocked accounts in order to get the visa. That is if you don't get the scholarship. Okay. So Godfrey, please would you advise that if I don't get the scholarship but I get admission, should I still come to France because of the financial strain and burdens?
If you want to come, come. If you don't want to come, just stay.
And I would take a crama own ya.
Oh no!
Oh,
If you think you can survive, Charlie, just come. But if
okay.
you think you can't survive, just stay home. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So at this instance, I'll allow for 3 questions to be asked to the guests. So please, if you have a question, kindly raise your hands and let me call you before you ask your question so there wouldn't be chaos. Eh, all right. So Mauritius, please, you have the floor.
Thank you very much for giving me such an opportunity. And I would like to ask, what is the criteria they use for awarding the scholarships? And also, as the minimum number of people they select for every cohort. Yeah. So there are 2 questions. The criteria they use for awarding the scholarship and the minimum number of people they choose for every cohort. Yeah. Thank you.
So Godfrey, please, can you take this for us?
Okay. So previously, computer science was the latest department they introduced. So the number of scholarship they award was a lot, like five and like five, sometimes four, sometimes three. But now they've introduced a new department that's computer engineering. So they give priority to those people instead of CS. You understand? So basically, junior started with the Greek students. So and they introduced new people, like new departments. So the new department they introduced, they give a lot of priority to those people, right? So now the priority has left the computer science people or the department to computer engineering and development planning or something. Yeah, those people. So during our batch, 5 people got the scholarship, but during Ajimai and Kelvin's batch, I think only 2 people got the scholarship. Yeah, so right now it's very competitive. Yes.
Okay, so for the
Okay.
scholarship, is it just about the student way or like they use extracurricular activities for awarding the scholarship?
Can you come again?
So I was asking if the scholarship is awarded based on your current CWA, or they use extracurricular activities like projects you built and other stuff to award the scholarship.
Okay, so personally, I don't think the scholarship is based on CWE. That's okay from my experience. I don't think it's based on the CWE, but from your project, what you've done, like being able to express to them. Me, for example, we can't remove God, the grace of God, and also the projects that I've, the real world projects I've built and the impact of that project. You understand? That's what I think made me go the scholarship. Maybe Ajima can tell you why he got his scholarship, but that's what I think. And also, being no, I won't add that one. But I don't think it's part. Yeah, so we just get a real world project. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And about the number of people they select for every cohort, like I, I don't mean about those who are eligible for the scholarship. I mean like the minimum number of people they select, those with scholarship and those without scholarship.
For the admission, right?
Yes,
Okay,
please. Yes, please.
so admission, a lot of people are going to get the admission. Like getting the admission, I said it earlier that getting the admission is very easy, but the scholarship is very difficult. The admission, they can give it maybe a lot of people, like 15, 20, but for you to get the scholarship is very difficult. Yeah.
Okay, please. I would like to ask this thing. Like,
Hey, Unia.
so the scholarship, we have 100% coverage and other percentage. I don't know if junior also have that policy, like maybe 90%, 60%, and those things. I would like to ask. Dev,
Okay, so the scholarship, it covers you for the whole academic year. You understand?
okay, so there is no policy like 50%, 60%, something like that.
No, Azima, why are you showing your face? No. It covers you for the whole academic year.
Yeah,
You
okay.
understand?
Thank you very much
And
for your
and
time.
and the, and the money, they're not going to give you the money to pay. So it covers your accommodation, what you are going to eat, and what you are going to take care of yourself. But they're not going to pay your rent for you. They are going to give you the money. They are going to give it to you. Take if you want to use, pay your rent. If you want to come back to Ghana and spend it, whatever. But no, don't come back and spend it because you are going to be accountable for what you use the money for. Yeah, so that's it.
Okay. Hey, I wanted to give the people the opportunity to ask questions, but Mauritius take all the time. Please, if
Dev,
you are
Dev, tell it.
if you are not a computer science student but you are reading any other program, can you kindly react to, if you're not from computer science but from any other program like food science, environmental science, the computer engineering. Okay, great. So it's not only computer science people that we have in our midst. Sefa, hey, said, please, you can ask your question. Please kindly keep it brief for us, okay? Please, let's all kindly mute ourselves, okay? Please mute yourself. Adobe Graphics, please, can you mute everyone whose microphone is on? Okay. I think Seth is having a problem with his microphone.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, yes, Seth, please, we can hear
Yeah,
you
this
now.
is it. Okay, thank you for the opportunity. And then my question is, you said you are referring to Ajaman. You said you are having a master's in
Okay. Okay. So Godfred, please, can you answer this question for us? Hello, Godfred.
Yeah,
Please, I need your assistance here. Kindly mute
Yeah, Jamal, please turn your mic again.
Okay, so thank you very much. Godfrey, please, Seth wants to know the other program besides software engineering.
Okay, so for the English programs, we have AI, we have software, okay, aside software engineering, so we have big data and anything. Are you talking in the field of computer science or
Yes,
other
please. In
field?
the field of computer science.
Yeah, so AI, big data, and I think yeah, software engineering. But
Okay,
there's
AI, big data, software
they
engineering.
have I think they have is it network or something? I've forgotten number, but
Okay. So that's for the English program.
electrical or something. Oh, who's that?
Embedded system.
Yeah, embedded system.
Okay. Please, Seth, please, can you mute yourself? Okay. Please, is there also cybersecurity?
Yeah, there's cybersecurity, but the cybersecurity they teach the cybersecurity in French and not in English. And now maybe I don't maybe next year they're going to get an English class for that. I don't know.
Okay. Um, Talking about English and French, is language a barrier in getting admission scholarship?
Can you repeat again?
I said talking about English and French, is language a barrier in getting admission or scholarship?
In junior
Yes, in junior.
language, as in you speak three words.
Oh, as in you speak French. I'm sorry, sir.
In getting the scholarship.
Yes,
No,
in
no, no, no,
getting
no,
both
no,
the admission and the scholarship. So if admission is language a barrier, if scholarship is language to a barrier in getting the scholarship.
no, 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 not at all. When I was coming, even bonjour, I didn't know anything called bonjour, so I get to yes. So.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sir Kelvin, please,
Yeah.
as you you've been to France, you've been to France for like 2 months now. Could you share your experience being a French a Ghanaian student in the French society and how you are coping with it?
All right. So like Ajimai asked whether French is a barrier in getting the scholarship. It's not, but then French will be a barrier when you come here in terms of communicating with other people because most of them are very good in most of them are very good at speaking the French. They are better in the French than the English because of course they are French. So you'll have classes um in French. I mean, you will learn French. They will teach you French here because it is necessary and it is a little difficult to get certain things if you don't speak their language. Aside that, their food, most of their food is not nice. It's bland. They don't like spices unless of course you go to a restaurant or a place where like they are they are not from France, maybe they are from Asia or something, so they add spices to their food. Yeah. Aside that, you cook your own food. Godfrey has been doing wachi and things for us, so it's nice. But and then also it's cold. It's well at this time of the time you come, if you come, it will be very cold. So getting used to the weather and all that, making sure you don't get sick, and also as part of the process, you have to do some go through some medical records and fill some forms, take some injections. All these things are things that will help you when you come here because you need to be healthy and all that. You don't want to come here and then your first month now you're falling sick. That's how you waste all your money on hospital bills. So that's one thing. And then yeah, but it's fun because there are a lot of Ghanaians here. You get to make new friends from other courses and all that. So it's okay. That's the least I can share.
Okay. Um, so there is a question in the message section which is saying, what time do you end up leaving when you get admission? So if you get admission into junior and you're in France, what time would they ask you to leave the country?
I think for us, they give us The academic year started in 1st September, but
Okay.
most of us were writing exam during that time. So they sent, KNUST contacted them. I don't know, I think so. And then they sent us a mail telling us that we have between 8th, because our exam was going to end on, I think, 4th or 5th. I don't really remember. So we
Right.
have between 8, yeah, 5th. So we have between 8th and then I think from 8th to 15th to report. You're right. So depending on the time that your exam will end next year. And now the exam ending now, then you just, if you have all your everything, if you have your flight, everything ready, make sure you have all these things ready before the exam ends. So that as soon as the exam ends, like 2 or 3 days after, then you leave. It's better that way.
Okay. Okay. So you've taken the first aspect as in getting into France. So to say Godfred, if I've gotten admission and I'm in France, at what point would France request me to leave the country?
Hello, please. Can you ask again?
Okay, I'm saying that by the grace of God,
Hello.
I get hello, Sir Godfred.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I was saying
And
that
then he
by the
says,
grace
say,
of God.
cry. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
good.
yeah. I'm listening.
Mate, you mate was good. So now they talk see I get
Yeah,
scholarship
also.
for France. I've gotten
Mm-hmm.
admission to France and I've done my first year. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now if I'm not able to, is there a possibility I wouldn't be able to pay for my second year? And if I'm not able to pay for my second year, would I be required to leave the country? And if I'm able to pay for my second year and I finish with my second year, would I also be required to leave the country?
I want to know who's asking that question.
I think Stephanie Senam Samlafo, but I don't know if the question was
Mm.
about
Undru say now,
getting to France.
first, we'll come back home. Madam. Okay, so, so if you're not able to pay for your fees, there's a gap here that you can take. That's to the next academic year. So the school is going to give you admission letter to that you're going to send to the prefecture. So if I say prefecture, they're the people in charge of your visa application, and they are going to renew your visa for you till the next year. But you can only take the gap year only once. So after taking, you should use that 1 year to prepare yourself for the next year fees. But I won't advise you to take that gap year. Yeah. But
Okay.
if it's very critical, then you can go for that option.
Okay.
But you guys are not yet here, so let's stay to from KNUST to France.
France. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Please, Nana J, you have a question. You have your hands raised. You have the floor to ask your question.
Wait, Ajimai, someone said she's joining. It's like the meeting is full. I don't know.
Yeah, we are using Google Meet, and I think the number of people that can join the meeting is 100.
Okay, sure.
So maybe we could probably maybe Nana J, please you can ask your question. You have the floor.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Okay, please, I didn't join early, but then I heard you say for the scholarship it's for what's food to eat and other stuff. So maybe somebody doesn't get a scholarship, and the first semester is already paid. He has to worry about the food to eat and accommodation.
Um, I'm not getting you. It's like you have a little glitch with the microphone.
Yeah, sorry. I was saying, you said for the first semester it's free. So maybe you don't get scholarship, you wouldn't pay fees, but you just have to pay for accommodation and food.
Yes, please. That's where the blocked account comes in. So you'll be needing a blocked account if you don't get a scholarship. But if you get a scholarship, you are good to go.
Okay,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay, thank you very much. So Fatih is asking if we can choose to do any program in French instead of English if you are very fluent in French. Also, as an international student, how are the processes done? Or we have to pass through IPO, that is the International Program Office. Godfred, please, can you take this one for us?
Okay, so if you are fluent in French, I don't know if you have a certificate like what's the certification? TCF and maybe Delph. If you have the certification, maybe you can upload it during your application and tell them that you are very fluent and you want to do maybe a French course. Maybe as we thought about the cybersecurity, so you can tell them and maybe I think you should be eligible for it. And what was the next question?
Does the scholarship
Algerman?
covers the last year of master students? Lavansi, please no, it covers only the first year of your master's program.
That's what.
Sir Godfred,
Yes, yes.
please, there are international students in computer
Mm-hmm,
science.
mm-hmm.
So these international students also qualify for the junior exchange program, right?
Yes. Can you
And
hear me?
if the person is from a francophone
Yes.
country
So
and the person
okay.
wants to do a program related to
Mm-hmm.
French, the person doesn't necessarily have to be like, because the person is schooling in Ghana, compulsorily the person must do an English program, but the person can do a French program, the program in French, if the person is from a francophone country but studying in Ghana.
Okay, personally, I don't have much information on that. Maybe I'll,
Okay.
I'll I'll ask and I'll let you know. Maybe if you're from a francophone country, and I'll just inquire much for you, so you
Okay.
can just get in touch, and I'll relay the information to you.
I think I can help you.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I know somebody who is in another school though, not in KNUST, and the person is not Ghanaian. The person is from France, right? So, but then do you have to upload, like Godfrey said, a document that shows that you are fluent in French, and then they'll organize an interview for you to prove that you can actually speak French fluently in order to give you the program.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Kelvin. Salom, please, can you ask your questions?
Yeah, good evening.
Good
What
evening.
I wanted to ask was, you don't get the scholarship. Do they prepare accommodations for you, or you have to find your own accommodations?
Even with the scholarship, you have to find your own accommodation.
But would they recommend like places where you can go and stay, or like give you options where you can go, or
They are
something
going
like
to.
that?
Okay, so the school is going to give like all of you options. Maybe you can apply here, you can apply on this website. But if you are interested, because those websites are the price are very high as the campus around the school, like the hostels around the school, you understand? So if you're interested, you can just apply. And it's very competitive as well. You're not the only person, right? There are other French students that are around. So it's very competitive. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so just like Hostel Hub, where you can find accommodation around KNUST campus, there are also other systems like that around the school that you can also use to find accommodation. So, yeah, thank you very much. Stephanie, please, you have your hands raised. Please, you can ask your question. Oh, okay, I think Stephanie's not around. Naneji, Naneji, please, you can ask your question.
No, I've already asked. I forgot to madam. So
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, so somebody came in my DM and asked me that if you don't get the scholarship, should you still come? So as Senior Godfred said, Opa bra, Opa emma. Nah, like the financial issues that you might be facing, or the financial pinnacle at which you are, you get it. You know, I can't be. But I do believe that when the admission comes, there will be another session to explain some things that we don't actually want to say right now. You get it. So when the admission comes and you get admission, you can organize another session to explain things to you, as in how you would be able to survive if you don't get scholarship, and if you get scholarship, how you be faring with things, right? How many students are enrolled. Walasi, please, can you unmute yourself and ask your question, because this question is kind of vague. I don't really see how many students are enrolled. Hello, Walasi. Okay.
I think he's asking of the total people.
The total from the computer science department or the
I
total.
think
Okay.
maybe computer science.
So Godfred made it clear that there is no particular number of students. If you apply and you meet the criteria, you will get admission. When it comes to the scholarship, that is where it's competitive. Yes, so it's a scholarship that is competitive. The admission, if you meet the criteria, you'd get there's a higher possibility of you getting the admission. Yes. So when you get the admission, not atuning ya miss obenya scholarship na na so scholarship, right? Yeah, even if you don't get a scholarship, be very fine. Okay, thank you very much. Salasi is saying, since the scholarship is competitive, what will make you stand out and have a higher chance of being part? And they're changing me, me. Because it's not only about CWA from the little experience that I have. Because with the immediate colleagues that I have in computer science, some of them had higher CWAs than me. You get it? But then, by the grace of God, I got the scholarship, and another colleague also got the scholarship. Regardless, we are all here, and we are helping each other around it. So even if you don't get scholarship and you still come, you still have people to support you. You do get it, yeah. So for Charlie, please can someone from Technical University also apply for the junior program? Example, KTU, ATU, and other public universities. Please, this exchange program is between JUNIA, the school in France, and KNUST. And for KNUST, it's not all departments in KNUST. There are some specific departments in the school. Example, computer science, computer engineering, environmental science, settlement planning, agriculture, food science, and have I left some out?
Okay, can I say something about that?
Yes, please.
Okay, so as Ryan said, the 3+2 program is for only KNUST students because we have a partnership with JUNIA. But if the person is from a different university and he wants to apply directly, once you go to the JUNIA website and you start your application there. But for that side, you have to complete your degree. So you're applying for a master's program, right? So you have to complete your degree and apply for the master's program, 2 years program. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not every program that junior does. So just engineering program and agriculture and all those stuff, and I think food science, yeah, environmental science and all those stuff you can apply.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sir Godfrey, for the insights. Yeah. Thank you to Epaphras Tabila. All right. Please, are there any further questions that you'd like for it to be clarified? A big shout out to Financial James, Financial JK, the financial president for Computer Science Society. Thank you very much for honoring us with your presence. Please, is there any other questions that okay, so James, please, if you have a question, you can ask your question or just reacting to the shout outs.
To my name, I'm just reacting to the shout out.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Honorable sir. Benewa, I see you too. Please, is there any other question? Is there any other question that anyone would like to ask for it to be clarified? Okay, so Pit Stop is saying, after the exchange program, can you forego the master's program if you have offers from other countries? Same way. So Godfred.
Yeah, what's the question again? Sorry.
After the exchange program, can you forego the master's program if you have offers from other countries? That is, after you finish your first master's, can you just shun the second master's if you have offers from other countries?
Yeah, you can even come back to Ghana after the first year. You just get your KNUST certificate. That's all. You have nothing to lose.
So I wouldn't get the opportunity to work in France if I complete my first year master's.
I don't get you.
If I complete the second year master's, that means I'll be getting documents and some time for me to look for job in France. Is that the same for getting my first year master's M1?
So his question, he said he already has an opportunity. So after your first year, if you have an opportunity from different place, you can just go straight to that opportunity. You understand?
Okay.
simple as that. You have nothing to lose.
Okay. Christiana Menu, please, it's not a necessity for you to leave the country after you are done with the 2-year program. I think after you're done with the 2-year program, you'll be given a year or some months to look for a job. And once you get a job, then your visa will be extended. Yes. Godfrey, if I'm right.
You're right, man. But there are ways to go about that. But you guys should focus on KNUST to here, not things
After.
pertaining here. Yeah.
Okay. So as I was saying, once you get the admission, there would be another session to explain things in details. Okay. So in after getting admission, is there going to be interview or something that they choose those who are eligible for the scholarship, or is based on your admission form? Yeah, this is very crucial. Sir Daniel,
Yeah.
yeah. So after the admission list comes out, is there going to be an interview that will be based on to choose those who are eligible for the scholarship, or after the admission, it just comes with automatic selection of those who are eligible for the scholarship?
Um, after you fill your admission forms, they will come to Ghana and then they will conduct an interview. The interview is to the interview after it's after the interview that they will accept you, and it is after the acceptance that they will give you the scholarship if you get it or not. So yes, you conduct an interview, but the interview it comes before um you getting admitted into the school and then you getting your scholarship.
Oh, okay. So that means after I get the admission, maybe a total number of like assuming 30 people can get the admission. So after the admission, then the bench will come to the university, conduct interviews to select those who are eligible for the scholarship. That when after the scholarship would come.
No, when you apply for the I don't know, but from what I think that when you apply for the junior exchange program, after your application, they will conduct an interview, and after the interview, if you get admitted, you will receive a letter, and after you've received the letter of admission, after some time, then they will, if they find you eligible for a scholarship, they will send you a scholarship letter telling you that you've gained scholarship, right? But
Okay.
if you don't get any letter that you've gained scholarship, it means that you've been admitted, but you're not on scholarship.
But you get letter that you've been admitted.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah.
means there are going to be two letters:
Yeah.
admitted students and those with scholarship.
Exactly.
So if you receive only one, that means you're admitted. If you receive two, that means you have
Yeah.
scholarship.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what if I don't have any special skill? Chinebu Akudia, please, what do you mean by special skill? Because I do believe that everybody has a special skill. So what special skill are you talking about? Is it related to programming skills or? Okay. I think let's take it from the scope of. Please, when you're asking your question, kindly be specific, okay? Because you don't want to be um going around thinking about end loops and how to just cover your
And
questions.
Nana
Se-
Jumai,
yes,
I think
please.
one person was asking how should they apply? When is the right time to apply? I don't know if you have answered that one already.
Yes, I'm coming dear you. I'm joining them. I say, but I'm dear question. Please, now is the best time to apply. The link, the PDF has been sent. Compress all your exams and your results, first year, second year, both first semester and second semester, and send it to the email that came along with it and follow the instructions on the email. That is a simplified version I can give. Thank you very much. Please, you have a skill. You can't be, there is one of the mistakes that I keep on harnessing, like hammering to the first years. You can't be in computer science in first year going to second year without having a skill. I'm like, that has become the order of the day. Like that is the trend that we came. But things are changing. Things are getting competitive. And now that AI is out there, you need to master your skill. So whatever thing that you're interested in, just find someone to guide you to harnessing that full potential. As I said, I'm very honored here to be with my mentor who mentored me even before I came to KNUST. Thank you very much, Honorable Godfrey. So yes, please work on your skill. There are lots of resources out there. Work on skill. And Sir Godfrey, please, this question is very interesting because as we came to France, even before we were going for the junior enterprise, they were talking about LinkedIn, LinkedIn, LinkedIn,
Hello.
LinkedIn.
I hardly hear you. I don't know whether it's only from my side.
Hello, please, can you all
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, great. So I said that since we got here, even before going for the enterprise, they were talking all about LinkedIn, 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 the French and their LinkedIn, LinkedIn. Do you think it's necessary for me to improve upon my LinkedIn profile or something, or I should just leave it like that? Is it crucial for the application as well?
Ajimai,
Yes, please.
please, sorry, can you repeat again? Sorry, I'm very sorry.
No, I mean, catchy as him here. Can you cheat, Unia?
I had some enterprise in my net, so I don't know. Sorry.
Okay. I was saying that is
Mhm.
LinkedIn really necessary because like we've been hearing more about LinkedIn, LinkedIn, LinkedIn since we came here. Like I improve on LinkedIn. Do you think it's a requirement that they will also check when they are giving out the admission or the scholarship?
If your LinkedIn is not like strong, just forget about it. Just what you have to master or get prepared for right now is getting some real world project to show them that, oh, this is a project, I did this project and this is the impact on society, this is the impact on the world, and all those stuff. Like just get a real world project. You understand? Not do a dummy projects. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Please, you don't take I've built a weather app to come and apply for junior scholarship, Debbie. Debbie. You have
Okay.
to.
So it depends on how you are going to sell it. So
Oh,
the
okay. How
people
you're going to go about it, the
people,
weather app,
people
the
don't know how
AIs
to
and all that.
sell their products. You understand?
Okay. Okay.
So maybe, yeah. So no. As little as the project is, know how to sell the project, like sell the
Okay.
project. Yeah.
If you've not done AI, cry, just chip in. I've done AI. The AI can do prediction and all that. Yes. Nina Kahubi is all about pitching. It's all about pitching yourself. So if you're interested, start practicing how you are going to pitch yourself, sell yourself to them. For me, I use your word product, and you all know that I use Hostel Hub. As Hostel Hub, there, if you come to you, it's not talking. Good as usual. Please, are you allowed to work as a student? Is there an opportunity for you to do study and then work and study?
Yes. You're allowed to
Okay.
work 20 hours per week. Yeah. And also don't focus too much. Like don't put your focus and okay. If I'm willing to also say, if you come, yeah, you're going to get work and all those stuff. You understand the language barriers and all those stuff. So getting
Oh,
work can be quite difficult. But there is work. Yeah. Don't solely rely on the work that if you don't have money, don't rely on the work that, oh, I'll come and work, I'll come. Yes, no USA, yes, no Canada that they speak English and all those stuff. You understand? So get prepared before you come.
if you get to a crowd, you know how stressful academic is.
Exactly.
That coming to me now. Okay, so what's the interview about? Please, this question will be answered in our next section when the admission list comes out. Okay. Please, how does the interview looks like? What entails the interview? Yeah, thank you very much. This question will be answered once you get um the admission. So Adele came to elaborate on her question, his or her question, like special skills, programming skills. Yes, you need to master your programming skills. You don't need to be an expert. I always say that you don't need to be the best. Just be good enough to get paid. Yes, so just be good enough in it that you can express yourself fluently in it. Is CW a requirement? Yes, please. Please, you can't apply with a CW of 50 or 40. I'm sorry, but then yeah, you already know that CW is a requirement. If 500 people applied, everyone will be interviewed. If 500 people apply, when you apply, the list will come out as in those who are selected to come for the interview. Yes. So with this, when our list came out, there are some people that I knew that weren't selected for the interview, but they still went for the interview either ways. So I think the interview, if I'm wrong, please Godfrey, you can correct me. The interview, you going for the interview is a selection being made by, I think, Professor Chum. Yeah, for you to go to the interview. So once you go to the interview, then the admission and all that will come along. But Professor Chum would have to submit your details and all that. But if you are not called for the interview, but you applied and you think you are still worthy, your course should be put the information in the class group that the French people are in and you are supposed to go for the interview and all that. So if you think you are worthy, you can still go for the interview and try your luck, because that's where you submit your CV, or I think your CV and your motivation letter or something and other information. So either way, you'll still get your information, right? If I'm right, because I know someone who wasn't part initially, but he went for the interview, even though his name wasn't part of the interview, but he got admission. So please, yeah, special skills like superpowers. Hey Ibrahim, that's more. Would past scholarship obtained affect the chance of being accepted into the exchange program? Please no. Past scholarships wouldn't affect you being accepted into the exchange program. If you have scholarship like Ghana Gas, Vodafone, or Get Fund, it wouldn't affect you. So don't worry. Yeah, whether I'll buy this time. Ajiman, how much is the stipend on a monthly basis? So as Kelvin made it clear, uh officially you need to be monthly stipends is like 615. So you need your accommodation. You need to get accommodation. You pay every month. Myself and Kelvin, we are paying 320 euros per month for the accommodation. So you need accommodation around, you should be estimating around 350 of it will come. So approximately you need about 615 euros per month to survive on if you don't get to the scholarship. But if you get a scholarship, this amount will be provided to you. Is there racism there? Good friend, please, is there racism here?
Every country there is racism, even in Ghana, so it's normal.
Okay, it's normal. There is racism here. Okay, how much is the monthly stipends on scholarship? So I think if you get a scholarship, the amount that we got was 9,500 or something around that. Subtract your plane tickets. Yes, and if you get a scholarship too, your plane tickets amount should be provided. Just that you'd have to get money to fund yourself with the plane tickets. When you get to France, that money that you spend will be given back to you. You get it? So me, I bought my ticket around 750 euros or 700 euros. But the amount allocated for the scholarship for the plane ticket was around 1,100 and something. Yeah, so as in I got a profit. It's like an investment. Yeah, I got a profit, an extra profit. So yeah. So everything the amount that you need, even if you get a scholarship, all your funding from Ghana to France will be done by you. So when you get to France, before the money given to you in your French bank account, because if me first can amount na untimi nya wadwen sa wo ma na untina Ghana oh Charlie Joan, look, please do something about it for us, okay? So as mind if you have scholarship, another story for another day. Oh yeah, MTN. Oh God, please let's ask questions. Give the opportunity for people to ask questions. Please, if you have
Okay,
Osman,
so hello.
Osman, please, if you have a question, you can ask. Okay, Godfred, please kindly hold on with this one for us.
Sure.
Osman, please, you have your hands raised.
I've already asked, but I'll get questions. I'm coming. I'm talking with my boys. My friend, I'll
Okay,
come
so
with my
please
questions.
lower your hands, okay, so you don't confuse us. Thank you very much. Sir Godfred, please.
Yeah, so when you are let me speak English. So you all want to come to France. So we should stay in Kenya and then sorry, but I don't know. So some people are asked to stay back and learn for it, and some also are asked to come. So you guys should relax, okay?
Please relax, okay? We need people to run KNUST. We need people in Ghana. We need people in Ghana.
Dev,
Yeah.
Dev,
Yes, mom.
Dev, Dr. Chum asked us to some details to him. So I want to know if he's gonna do the entire process for us, or we have to explicitly application or say
no. The information you are sending to Dr. Chum is for him to get to see if those who actually would qualify for the interview, to be called for the interview. He's like the patron between computer science and the school. So I kind of feel like he's the one who does the selection for the interview. What I say. So he wouldn't do the application for you. The application will be done by you. Then Godfrey has something to add to it.
Okay, so firstly, you send your details to Prof. Chum. He's going to send your details to the school, right? And the school is going to send you a message or a link for you to apply on the school's website. You understand? That's the process of the admission. After the scholarship, I think Prof. Chum will choose some people that are eligible and they work their stuffs out. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Please, any other further questions?
And also, if you are interested, start making your CV and your motivation letter down. Start preparing because you are going to upload it after. Also, if Castro sends your document or your details to the school is going to send you a link for you to apply, as in start the official application for the admission. You understand? So you in the admission form, you have to upload your CV and your motivation letter. So you need them start preparing them from now. Thank you.
Okay. Can you apply in second year? No, please. You can only apply when you are from second year to third year. That is when school usually should be in third year to get the school fees waiver, you get scholarship or not, or when you're in fourth year, so that you'll be able to get it easily as compared to someone who's applying from like after school because you have connection with the school. But then if you're in fourth year, you'll be paying your school fees fully. Please, Osmond.
So the motivation letter that he's talking about is kind of similar to a personal statement, right? And what's the word
Exactly.
count? Is that the only letter that you have to write?
Oh, me, the one I wrote was, I think I'll have it on my, so I would, when, if you need it, I'll just share it with you. But I just wrote about how I can survive even if my parents, or if my parents agreement to me, so that means like my parents know about it, provide their contact details, just to reach out to them.
I think that is when you are going for the scholarship. What you are talking about? It's when you are going for the scholarship meeting or interview. Sounds different, but you need a motivation letter. Like what motivates you to apply? Like something like that. Yeah.
Okay, so that means you have a motivation letter and probably a financial aid essay. Those two.
Yes, but the financial aid is for those. I think those going for the
Scholarship.
scholarship interview. Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe they've changed stuff. It's been a while, so I don't know.
Okay.
Ajima and Kelvin will be the best people to talk on
Okay,
that.
and do they have
Senior
monthly
Kelvin.
payments?
Yeah, so whether you're before the interview, everybody will provide, whether you're on scholarship or not on scholarship, you provide letter of aid showing that somebody will look after you in case you don't get a scholarship or anything. So whether you're on scholarship or not, you provide that letter.
Okay, thank you very much, Sir Kelvin. Okay. We spent over an hour and 13. So if you have any other question, please, now is the moment to ask your question.
Achiman, do you have monthly payments plans?
For the school fees.
Yes.
Please, let's wait till you get the scholarship. Let's wait till you get the admission, okay? If you get the admission, getting the admission doesn't necessarily mean that it's compulsory for you to come or strict for you to come. If you get the admission, you can choose not to come or stop with the process. You get it.
Okay, so
please.
I think some people will like to know because they are going to talk to their parents about it and all those stuff. Yeah, so for the fees, yeah, you have installment plan. You can pay monthly or maybe like there are plans I forgot it, but mine as I am now in the second year, I'm paying monthly. So that's how it works.
Okay, so my question is, does the CWA requirement also affect those ones the admission without the scholarship?
So, Godfrey,
Does the CWA then?
assuming you have a CW say 55,
Mhm.
is there a chance for you to get admission?
Hmm. For me, what I've seen so far, anyone that applies for junior gets admission. That's for me, but I don't know. But
Okay.
this time, maybe if the number increase, they are going to scrutinize like those stuff and
Okay. Okay. Please, any other further questions? Okay. So yeah, I think no one has a question. Questions again. Sir Kelvin, please. Okay, Kwame, please ask your question if you have a question. Let's keep it fast. The last question we are taking for the day. Please, if you already sent an email, but you can try sending everything in one email in one um as in one document without separating them. There wouldn't be any negative effects. It's just an email that you are sending, but just don't bombard his emails with your emails like one person. Okay. You do have to learn French for the interview. No, please, you don't have to learn French for the interview, but it would be nice if you make a good impression.
Okay, Achiman, I think I have another question.
Okay.
So the application he's talking about, is it about submitting your result slip and everything to prof before you
Yes,
get
please.
that? So, for example, if you want it without scholarship and then you want the admission and you send it to prof and then he doesn't add you to those who you, like as the process that you were given, is there another way around it for you to get the admission, or that's just the way, which means that the CWA requirements will also affect you?
And I was saying that, say, if just for those who just keep in touch with them. If they get the link to apply to, because it's just I do believe that it's a link that everyone can apply. You get it in computer science, so you can just apply. But you going for the interview, if you are not even called for the interview now you feel that you're eligible, Charlie, on the day of interview, no feel interview maybe, because that's when you get to meet the French people and express yourself to them. You get it. Whatever it takes for you to be part, just do it. If you're okay, whatever it takes for you to be part, just you get it. So you can submit your your results to Dr. Chum. Then you apply to the link. Then you go for the interview. Is there a cap on the CWA? Please, you already answered this. You need them. Please, there is no limit, but at least you have to have a good CWA. Great. You can learn French on Duolingo for 3 years, but not in French, Alright. So you can learn French on Duolingo as well. Okay. So everyone pays the tuition for the second year. Masters. Yes, please. With or without scholarship, you pay the school fees for masters. Please, around which time will the link for the admission be sent so we can check our emails regularly? Please, the medium of communication in France, the formal medium of communication in France is Gmail, emailing. Yes, there are certain information that or we have to check our email and our Teams, Microsoft, whatever that is for email before you get them. So for your email, Charlie, it has to become your primary means of communication with the French people, anything related to the admission. So every time you wake up, we've tend to check our emails more than our WhatsApp when we wake up because of internship job opportunities and all these stuff. Yeah, so please your email, just be paying attention to it. It's not about checking it within time. Every time you can check, just check your email once you apply. Okay. So no other questions. Thank you very much. So Daniel, please can you kindly give us some few words, share some few words with us, motivation or something with us for us to close the meeting.
Yeah, so I didn't get the scholarship, but then by God's grace, I'm here. So, like Godfred said, just focus on getting the admission. Try your best. If you really want to go and try your best to get the admission, and then prepare yourself for the interview. Get all your documents ready, and then if God permits, he might get scholarship. If he doesn't do and he wants you to come, he might probably find a way of providing you with funds so that you can come. But then, in all, Charlie, just keep doing all and continue praying. Whatever the case, everything will be fine. Yeah, whether you come or you don't come, everything will be fine. So yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Sir Kelvin. We really do appreciate you joining us tonight. Sir Godfred, you being the senior one amongst us. Please, a little something for the boys, something small for the boys.
Okay, so everyone, please can you mute yourself? So
Oh, no.
it's a very interesting program. Just try your best. If you can come, just try your best and make it. And yeah, that's all. But so during this meeting, maybe you guys should forgive me of due to some questions. Just forgive me. Yeah,
Because last of the program. Dope. Please, we need your assistance with building the run for us. Okay, I think oh boy. Okay.
and also before I leave, I'll share my mail with you so you guys can contact me through mail if you need any help. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay. So Godfrey, I think you can paste your email in the message section so that he can, or you can just say it out too.
Okay, so I'm typing it in the message.
Okay. Thank you very much. Sir Kelvin, please also add your email, and if it's possibly fine for you, you can also add your WhatsApp contacts.
All right.
Please, I've seen all those who joined the meeting. If you didn't join the meeting, please don't come to my DM and ask me questions plenty. Because before this interview, there were
But
people
if
that
they
were
didn't join
asking
the
questions.
meeting, how do they hear you?
You said,
If they are not in the meeting, how do they hear you?
oh, certain people will see the flyer around and will be like, they want me to ask questions that they are the basic questions that you've answered here. You get it? So if you come to my DM, like coming to ask me questions about the basics already talked about, it will be a little bit difficult for me to reply you. For that one, I'll be honest with you. But if there's something that we didn't cover, you can also reach out. You get it? Yeah. Okay. So that is Godfrey's student email account and also his WhatsApp contacts. Kelvin has also added his account. Yeah, you add his WhatsApp. Yeah, also has my WhatsApp. Okay. So for those who are not probably in computer science but still joined and would like to stay in touch, yeah. Yeah, we been in IPA. You usually get someone you will ask who will ask you already answered questions. Oh, Charlie means me reply. Oh, and they say no, me reply, Charlie. Replying them reply. Yes. Thank you very much, Senior Godfred Osu and Master Kelvin Daniel for this wonderful night. We really do appreciate the session that you spent with us and the insights you've revealed to us. So if there is nothing that would be restraining you, I think you can say Godfred and say Daniel. We are good for now, but I will stay behind. But if you also want to stay behind for other questions, because I do believe some people also have questions, yeah, for about 5 minutes. But if not, you can leave us. Sorry, you are allowed, you are permitted to. That's the right. You are permitted to leave the meeting if that's okay with you. Yes, thank you very much. Please, in 5 minutes, we'll be closing the meeting. So if there are any further questions, you can direct them to me. I think Kelvin will still be here. Godfrey has been here for more than 1 hour, 30 minutes.
Yeah, thank you very much. A very big thank you to each and every one of you for making this particular meeting, a event program successful. And one thing is we're getting more than 100 participants, but because of limitness of the Google Meets, some of you were not able to join. So I think we would have to we have to do this thing again.
Don't be pessimistic.
Again, one funny thing is when I the idea to me in my head, I was thinking like, is it really necessary? But from this session, I think it's really necessary. Some of you want to jump and leave us. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's completely fine. A lot of you, yeah, and this is the right way to leave. But please, when you go, please come back. Come and help us. Don't go and stay there. Okay. So I'll say a very big, a very big thank you to each and everyone for this particular session. And thank you very much. Thank you, Kelvin. Thank you, Godfrey. I think they have made this particular event very successful. They have shared their thoughts, their ideas, their opinions on the topics, every single thing. So I think if you really want to, some of you are asking for the link where you get the document or stuff. It's in all your log group. If you are in CS, IT, it does not matter. It's in all your log group. Probably a little bit top. You can, I'll try and raise it again. So we are done. We are done. We are done. We are done. So we are ending the live in a few moments. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I love you all. You're all in my heart. I love you all. The future is exciting, and we are coding the future one life at a time. All right, thank you guys. I'll see you all later. In case you need any resource, you need any assistance, my DM is always open.
Yo, Nana, that's fine.
James.
Yeah, before you go, Dope, was
Yes,
the
yes.
meeting recorded? Like, did you guys
No,
record the meeting?
we don't have paid version, so it cannot be recorded.
I think you flush it because he's saying he will upload the recording on YouTube.
Okay. So someone was
Okay,
asking in the
then.
comment section.
Great.
Okay,
All
sure.
right.
Charlie.
Wherever me,
Friends, no till the